Hello there and welcome to another review of The Shield Dude in the Couch. I'm your host Hector, and tonight we're going to talk about the new Billybio album called Leaders and Liars, out this Friday, March 25th. So for those of you that don't know, Billybio is the solo project for Billy Day of Biohazard, and on this new album, this is the second release by him, and this album really follows the formula that he's known for. There's a lot of hardcore, there's a lot of punk, there's a lot of metal infused, which creates the sound of Billybio. Basically, on this album, it's like a solo project, and he answers to himself. He really is true to what he believes in, and this album has 15 songs. It's like 42 minutes in length, and it's an album that has a lot of speed in the delivery of the hardcore punk songs that it has to it. But it doesn't define itself by being hardcore punk because it has metal elements to it. And something that I really like about this album is that this is an album that you can mosh to it, but you can also sing along to it because it's got those lyrics and choruses that stick in your head. For example, on a song like Turn the Wounds, it has a area where it goes like hey, oh, and has those type of sing-alongs that really are very memorable and it stay in your head. And that's a song that builds and builds, and then it goes super hardcore all the way through. I must say that Billy Day's vocals on this album, I like his vocal delivery. I like how he can restrain himself sometimes but also go full blast. For example, the album opens with a song called Blackout, and Blackout is one of the songs that sounds more like Biohazard. It's just a banger straight through from beginning to end, and it really starts the album very strong, very fast. The first 3 songs are some of the fastest on the album. Actually, the first 4 songs. After Blackout, it goes for Falling Empires and Leaders and Liars, and those songs are very political in nature, and that's something that it's very prevalent in this album themes. There's a lot of talk about political ideology and how the leaders are liars and how they abuse power and how those leaders don't work. And obviously Falling Empire is about a government that's corrupt and falling and doesn't help the people. And there's a lot of those type of themes around the album, but there's also other type of themes in the album. Like for example, a song like One Life to Live, which is a super great song. It has a great video where they're just having fun in a pool. And that song to me is very uplifting because it really talks about, you only have one life to live and you have to take chances in life. And if you want to do something, just go ahead and do it. And something that a lot of these songs have, even though it's hardcore punk, it's super fast and can be aggressive at times, it has a positive message throughout the album. There's some positivity that Billybio brings to this music, and I think that's something that's very positive, and I like how he can do that with his songs. So another song that I thought was pretty interesting was Arsene. Arsene, basically he's talking about the New York City hardcore scene from the 90s, where obviously he grew up playing with Biohazard and just reminiscing about those good old days. And then you have a song called Enough, which is a very serious song, about having enough with, abuse and about people and government fighting with each other. And there's a really great line in the song that says, sometimes people just need a hug. And, even though I thought it was kind of funny at the beginning, but, it's a very deep lyric, and sometimes people just need to chill out and, hug and just accept each other's differences. And this is something that this album explores in its themes. It explores how everyone needs to just accept the people for who they are, because not everyone's gonna think the same, and that's okay. So The other, these 15 songs, there's other songs that I thought were good, but these are the songs that I think are the ones that stood out more in my head. If you want to know more about this album, I had a very interesting interview with Billy about 3 weeks ago. So if you're interested in that, it's going to be somewhere around here, and you can click to it and go deeper into what Leaders and Liars is all about. So what were your thoughts on Leaders and Liars? Did you like it? Didn't you like it? What were your favorite tracks? Comment. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about what you liked about this album or what didn't you like. If you like my videos, give me a like and don't forget to subscribe. I have more content on the way. And until next time, this is Hector, the Shield Dude in the Couch, and I'll see you next time right here on the couch. Thank you and good night.